Howdy y'all, Where Gamer. So we are doing a stream room tour today. I hit my sub goal on Twitch, and my reward to my viewers for hitting that sub goal, first off, thank you guys. We're gonna do a stream room tour video. So let's just jump in here. Alright, walk in. Soon as you look to the side, we've got our big Panther sign, of course. I've had this since I was like 15 or something like that. Give y'all a quick 360, then I'll start talking about it. It's probably not as big as you guys might have expected, but it gets the job done for sure. Alright, back of the door, we have a headphones warning here in my stream, on my YouTube, everywhere. Warning may yell at video games. If you ever watched me for any period of time, you know this is beyond true. Come over. Some of you guys know, I used to do MMA, so obviously boxing and everything's been a big part of my life. So Muhammad Ali, I'm the greatest. I said that even before I knew I was. Love that quote. I've had this ever since my fighting days, like way back, I think I was like 18, 19 when I got this. My dad actually got this for me, and it hung in our home gym. We had a shed out back that me and my dad renovated to be a home gym that had my boxing bag in it. It had all my stuff. It had my ground and pound bag. It had weights. It had everything. It was super sick. Me and my dad worked hard on that. Now, people have mentioned this in the stream. We have my hat collection. Let's run up it for you guys. Of course, I've always wore hats my entire life. Like, almost every picture you ever see of me is a hat. Of course, we got my Black Panther hat. We got my Panther Blue hat. I'm the biggest LeBron James fan ever. I think a lot of you know that. I have my GOAT Braun hat here that my wife got me. I absolutely love this hat. It's got the yellow and purple for the Lakers. I have my Smite hat that Spider Fire ended up giving to me. Love this. This is not the original. The original had yellow, but we ended up getting like the second copy. I wish I had the yellow, but I still love this hat. Come up. You guys see this hat all the time. We got my Konoha Leaf Village headband hat. My friend Braxton got me this hat. It is a Naruto Akatsuki hat with the clouds. Absolutely love this one. This was my Christmas present this year from him. Of course, we got the Ichiraku Ramen hat. Anybody that watches Naruto knows how much I love this stuff. Coming up, we got my D&D boggin with the D&D symbol and the D20. And then once again, we have a boggin that my wife got. Well, technically my wife's father got me for Christmas, but she helped. It's, again, the LeBron GOAT symbol on there. Closet, pretty much storage, but I've got my old green screen in there. Ducked down behind it is my old PC and my workout stuff. I keep my camera supplies in here, and then all my cords and wires are in those bags. Excuse me. Big Panthers flag, always right behind me on the stream in the sky. We got my D&D lunchbox I just got. I absolutely love this. The original D&D logos and everything on there. Now, my shelves. Absolutely love this. We'll start from the bottom. My wife. Oh, real quick. By the way, guys, I need to break this down for you. This room, including I have another room that is set up for board game stuff. My wife did this for me for Christmas. She decorated, she did all of these rooms from start to finish for me as my Christmas present. So everything you're seeing is her doing. So thank you, Bob. I love you. Alright, now let's get into the shelves here. Down bottom right, we have our board game memorial here. These are all pieces from my board games that she went into and pulled out the pieces and made me like a little collage here. So most of you know my favorite board game ever, because I do my rankings every year, is Wingspan. This is a little nest I bought to go in my Wingspan to hold the eggs. Over here, I used to buy a bunch of things in a subscription to something called Dungeon Crate. It sets you up with stuff. Well, hello, Lily. Meet Lily. Bye, Lily. That's our cat. So I used to buy Dungeon Crates, and I kept every Dungeon Crate I ever had. There's like 9 or 10 of them in there. We played a Monster of the Week campaign, which is an RPG like Dungeons and Dragons, where you, basically the theme and a ton of stuff that we did in it involved ducks. So as a gift for when the campaign ended, I bought all of the players, including Spiderfire, who was our DM, dice that had ducks inside of them. So here is, if it'll focus here, come on, you can do it. Oh, you can do it. Okay, well maybe it won't. But anyway, this has a duck inside of the dice. And I got this cute little bathtub to put them in. And of course, this duck, this little rubber duck, has been in our campaign since like episode 1 or 2, and I kept this with me for like 3 years while we played the game, and I will have this the rest of my life. We got our Owlbear minis here, of course. This is all of my binders from all of our main campaigns. This was our Monster of the Week campaign. This one right here was... What is this? This is from a pirate campaign we did with Braxton as our DM. This one right here is... This is a, like, sort of short, like, life lesson campaign that me, Jacob, and Spider did. I have my programs from the 2 Gen Cons we went to in here, of course. And then... up here, if I can get that to stay, up here we have a bunch of my D&D stuff. I've got the starter sets, a bunch of mats, some books, and then some like NPC cards and stuff like that. And then this is a setup box I have for when I play druids. It has all of the different kinds of animals you can turn into stat blocks ready on the go and sorted by what kind of animal they are. This is a needed resource if you ever play a druid in Dungeons & Dragons. And then I have hundreds of minis. My wife asked me to pick out my favorite ones and give them to her, and she made me this display. She bought all of the stuff and she set it up for me. Let's break it down just a little bit here. We've got the big gold dragon here, of course. We've got the wormling dragon here. We've got a rat king. We've got a griffin. My favorite creature, the displacer beast. Of course, we have a centaur. This is Chiron. I mean, if you look at him, this is Chiron. We've got a blink dog. Blink dog is my second favorite. We've got a mimic, of course, because it's classic mimic. We got dire wolves. We got more blink dogs. We got hellhounds. Love this. These are all my favorite minis. Now, if we go up another square here, we have all of the different kinds of giants in Dungeons & Dragons minis. Hill giant, storm giant, stone giant, fire giant, all this stuff. Behind it, I have a bunch of my sets of dice. I've got about 15 or 16 sets of dice total. Underneath it, we have my dice tray, along with some of my favorite individual dice here, because I've got both of the ones I got from Gen Con. I got my 2 dice tower, and then I have my ring dice. You spin it, and it gives you your number. It's really cool. This one is a V for Vendetta dice, and this one is a... excuse me, Monty Python Holy Grail dice. This is probably my favorite one I have. Go up one more. Over here, this square is devoted entirely to a Dungeons & Dragons campaign that I DM'd myself. This was my first ever time DMing for 6 people, and I did this for about 3 years. This is all of their binders for all their characters with their personal names and character names on the side. These are all my notebooks that I did, and this one right here is the binder I used. I actually threw out a bunch of my old binders for this because I didn't need them anymore. I had about 4 binders for this campaign total to like keep track of all my stuff as DM. This is all the minis of their characters for the game. I, as a gift to my players, went on something called Hero Forge to create a mini. They're really expensive but super nice, and I created minis and bought them for all of my players. Then, the final square, we have my Naruto square. I have my favorite character, Shikamaru. I have little mini pops of Sasuke and Naruto. I've got the little Japanese lantern hanging here. Got me a big Kakashi in the background there, some kunai stuff. Now down here, I love my collection of Naruto knives. These are heavy. These are not plastic. These are made of metal. They're really nice. I've been gifted some of these. I've bought some of these. There goes Shikamaru on the ground. Let's pick him back up and put him where he belongs. You stay right there, you son of a gun. And then, this is one of my favorite things I have. I'm going to set you guys down on a dresser here so you can see this. This is a Naruto music box. I bought this because this is the iconic song from Naruto. I hope you guys can hear this. I'll be quiet, so hopefully you can. If you're a Naruto fan, you recognize Bluebird. That is the best Naruto opener song. Do not at me because I know it's true. Let's wait on this poppy to focus here. Now, my futon. We have the big Smite blanket. Absolutely love it. It has a bunch of the beginning characters on here. We got Sunwoo, Thor, we got Ymir, Neith, Ratatoskr hiding under there. Absolutely love this. I've had this for years. We got my big D20 pillow, of course. Down here, we've got my bench for when I do push-ups, because I try to do a push-up routine every night after stream. Then, one of my favorite things I own now. My wife did this for me. My LeBron James corner. We've got my LeBron Lakers jersey, number 23. I have to get a new one because he changed his number back to number 6 this year. And then up here, we have the Legacy of LeBron poster. This is his entire career, start to finish. Middle school. Elementary, middle school, high school, rookie year Cavaliers, 06 Cavaliers. No, this is Heat, Miami Heat. This is when he returned to the Cavs and won him his first championship. And then we have championship LeBron Lakers, the entire career of LeBron James. I absolutely love it. This is fantastic. As soon as I came in this room when Lauren did like the reveal to me, I gravitated towards this. This is probably one of my favorite things I own now. We've got the blackout curtains, of course, because I can't stand when like the moonlight and then the street light from outside comes in on us when we stream. My super basic chair that is from Walmart and is super comfortable. I don't need no big streamer chair. Smite hoodie, of course. Printer and laminator, always used. All of my soundproofing mats on the wall. I absolutely love the configuration she went with. Here's you a little surprise tidbit. This is the Gaming Guild poster. Let me know in the comments if anyone out there remembers what this is. This is a YouTube channel that me and Spider years ago, like probably almost 5 years ago, tried to start where we were going to doing video games, all kinds of stuff. I ended up driving hours away from where I live to post posters all over town, give them to gaming stores. I spent an entire day driving around to different cities, giving them posters, trying to get this thing going. It was super fun to do. It didn't last long, of course, but the actual time doing it was really fun. It's a memory I'll cherish forever. We've got, so here's my full stream setup for you guys. Full thing. We've got the light of my D20 lamp. We've got the Akatsuki light up there, which is super dope. My ring light. Mic and arm, of course, all this. We'll break this down for you now. Also, of course, we got the PC hiding under here. Please don't talk about my cord management. It's quite awful and I know it. Hi, Mia. Say hi.
Hi, baby. Come here. Say hello, Mia. Say hello. Say hello, Mia. I'm a baby. Say hello to the people. Good girl. All right.
So, of course, we've got the Wingspan mug. Drink from it every night. Love this thing. We've got my dice and dice tower set up for Dungeons & Dragons night.
And then right here, we've got the streamer lights.
Booyah. All kinds of different colors. I tend to stick with the purple just because of Wear Gamer, of course. We got the transforming lights. I love this. But we're going to stick with the purple because of Wear Gamer, of course. Got my monitors, nothing special, love them though. Keep some dice up here on my displays. I've got my Rubik's Cubes here. I absolutely love doing Rubik's Cubes. And then Lauren gave me a little tidbit here of a picture of me and her right above my webcam, so I look at it all the time. Keyboard, here is my mouse pad. The Wear Gamer, of course I have to have a mouse pad with werewolves all over it. My speakers, my Blue Yeti mic, I've had this for years and it works perfectly. I love my little guard here that I've had. A lot of people use like a boom circular. I think it takes up room and I think it looks jank. I think this is beautiful and sleek. We've got my little like, I guess, organization area. It's got all the books I'm currently reading and all of the different kinds of stuff I'm doing. Like this is a world builder for Dungeons & Dragons I'm working on. This is a book by Stephen Fry called Mythos that talks about all the different kinds of gods I'm reading right now. And then I've got a bunch of my D&D supplies for our Thursday night game. And then enough pens and markers to do me a lifetime. Huge Harry Potter fan, so of course I got my Hermione Granger pen right here. But that's the stream room, everybody. Let's turn the lights off so you get the full effect. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. Look at all the lights. This is what you guys get to deal with all the time. But we're going to close out this video here. Again, thank you for all of my subscribers. Thank you guys for hanging out with me in stream. Thank you for watching my YouTube. Hit that like button, it really supports me. Subscribe to the channel. Ring-a-ding-ding that bell so that you know every single time that I'm posting a video. Come check me out on Twitch if this is where your first time seeing me. Twitch.tv/TheWearGamer. I'll see you there. Bye-bye!